Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. This is my Unit 7 video response, and I am against athletes being paid. I'm against college athletes being paid because once you start paying them a salary or a wage or whatever, they become employees. And once you have an employee, that means you technically have the right to fire them, give them a raise, whatever it may be. At the end of the day, these people are students. These men and women are students at the school. They're not employees. They are participating in intercollegiate sport along with getting an education. Um, so that's why I don't think they should be being paid because, again, they're not employees, they're students. So that should not be crossed over. Now, with that being said, I do believe that all athletes, whatever sport you're playing, if you're a starter or bench player, doesn't matter. Everything should be paid for, including um, your tuition, your books, room and board, food. All that should be paid for. So these full scholarships, partial scholarships, walk-ons. Personally, I think being a college athlete is basically a job, damn near full-time job. Um, so again, they should be compensated in that way. They should not be paid money. It is a negative. That's question two. It is a negative for the college athlete that the school gets to make all this money and then they don't get paid directly. But again, a positive would be that everything else is paid for, while other regular students that aren't athletes, they have to pay for these things. Um, so, college athletes do get some perks. Um, again, the school does get to take advantage of them, and the NCAA as well, by making a lot of money. But it is what it is. It's college sports. It is not professional. If these people are good enough to go professional, then they will definitely be getting paid. But till then, we shouldn't cross those lines. Um, should athletes be able to acquire jobs? Um, like I said before, being a college athlete is basically a second, basically a full-time job or a second part-time job, whatever. But if it doesn't affect their academics or their performance on the field or on the court, if they want to get a job, I think they should definitely be able to acquire a job if they can handle it. But seeing as most, college athletes, it's hard enough going to school every day, going to practice every day, training every day, doing homework, studying for tests, all that kind of stuff. That's difficult in itself. So I wouldn't recommend them get a job, but if they're able to do it, then I do think athletes should be able to get a job separate from their sport. Um, for the Knight Commission on Intercollegiate Athletics, what I learned is this commission basically was built to hold schools accountable to make sure that they're holding the academic integrity and basically um, using their institution for what it was meant, just to provide higher education and to make sure that all that is not, pushed aside for sports. Um, that's what I learned. It's intriguing to me because when I see athletes, especially at the level that I'm working at the junior college level and at the high school level, most of these guys aren't going to go professional. Um, so when they do go to college or while they're in college, they should be able to get the most out of their education so that they can use it when they're done playing. If the school that they're at kind of strays away from what they're supposed to be doing, which is educating their student athletes, um, then they're going to set them up for failure if they don't hold to their values. So that's why it was intriguing to me. Um, that's it for my video response. Look forward to see what you guys have to say about this one.